My all-time favourite, mate, is this one. Have you got it? It comes into your message book. If you get a person called Fred Cocksucker and tries to friend you, delete it immediately, otherwise he'll get all your bank details and stuff. I think, how the fuck does that happen? Because I friend somebody, he's a hacker, you know. And then people send this shit round, you know, and it's like, it's hilarious. You think, don't you realise you're being fucking conned? Because people have done that for a laugh, seeing how far it goes round. Tell all your mates now. So, oh, fucking hell, I'll fucking tell you. And I get added, Rachel, what have you sent me that shit for? Well, if you get this person called Fred fucking Smith, I see some chain spam. Fucking stop it, you know. And it goes around and think, how stupid are people, you know. And
the other thing that gets me is going back to flying. I'm writing the blog on this one as well. Is you have all these people crammed onto an aeroplane. So coming back from Cuba, 5 hours, 45 minutes of misery to get back to YVR. So we arrive at Vancouver. The bloody plane goes around the taxiway and everybody's telling everybody to sit down and safety is our bloody thing and all the rest of it. It then gets to the gate, everything shuts down and that bloody sign goes off, the seatbelt sign. Everybody's up. Everybody's getting the stuff out the bloody overheads. They don't give a toss. They're getting off that plane. Yeah? You then wait for the little door to open and like a stampede of cattle, like one of those bloody Spanish festivals, everybody is off that plane. They are up that gate. They are turning left. They are looking for the arrivals. And you yourself, you've been traveling for 5 hours, 45. You just want to get the hell out of there. You're sick of everybody that's on the plane. So you just want to get to your car and go home. So these Muppets, they're all running down to arrivals to get the passports and all the rest of it. And then all of a sudden, the phones start pinging. Ding, ding. And you can hear it. It's like a drum beat. And these fuckers stop. And they stop right in front of you. And the amount of passengers I've gone straight over the top of, trying to get forward, it just sends me insane. Because the thing is, it's like Pavlov's dog. You hear the ding, the salivate. Oh, I've got the reward. Oh, what is it? I'm not gonna answer this thing to Fred Cocksucker because you've got to strip out on my bank account. But please, somebody like me on Facebook because I've just posted my holiday pictures. It's just absolute garbage. It really is. It's insane.
I could never understand the phenomena of getting onto an aeroplane. So it's like, you know, you go into the departure lounge and you know where your gate is, and you sit in those. They're not the most comfortable fucking seats, but at least they're seats with a bit of.
And you always get somebody that's asleep on 5 or 6 of those chairs.
That's right.
There's no way.
Park yourself across the fucking seats. But then you sat there, and then you know, oh look, is that our aeroplane there? Well, that's an easy jet. It must be our aeroplane. And everybody's looking at that, and then here the bing bong, passengers for flight so and so are now boarding. So they all fucking get up. So they all get off their comfortable seat, and they form this line and they want to get to the front. I'm at the fucking front for get to the fucking front as well. I've got priority boarding. And I think. So I'm going to get out my nice, comfortable, or relatively comfortable, big, broad seat here with this space around me and this nice fucking view over here to spend 15 more minutes sat in that tiny little fucking cigar tube. I want to stay here. I don't understand why people want to get... I want to stay in the outdoors as long as possible. I want to be the last one on that fucking airplane. But there's a
last one.
Yes, great big fucking queue, and then they're looking at me. Oh, you get on this aeroplane, so I'll fucking get on when the last person has walked past. So why do people pay to get on the fucking thing first as well? It's like I've paid for my seat number. I might choose a seat, and but why would I pay extra to get on the fucking aeroplane first? First, an extra $20 for priority boarding. What the fuck for? 20 more minutes sat in an aeroplane. Yep, that's $1 a minute extra. $1 a minute you can sit on an aeroplane, so.
And then these fuckers, they get on the aeroplane, but they don't sit down.
Yeah.
Because suddenly they have all this time in the airport to get themselves sorted for that plane. They get on the aeroplane and they suddenly need the Toblerone that's in the red bag and the Clive Cussler novel that's in the blue bag and the freaking inflatable sodding pillar that I can't stand, that's somewhere else. So next thing, all the luggage is back down and they're rummaging around and 300 people have to wait to get to the seat because they can't find the blow-up pillow.
Trying to put the fucking jackets away, the jackets because they're convinced they're not going to need when they get to the other side and things. And and then you end up queuing behind them and stuff. And then people trying to walk in the other way and trying to squeeze past you. And I think, don't fucking walk, stay in your fucking seat because I'm too fucking fat for the two of us to squeeze past. And why is it when anyone tries to squeeze past you on an aisle in an aeroplane, it's always some fat, sweaty fucking American and never some sweet-smelling 21-year-old with pert tits and things like that, you know. And it's always one of those, you know, with a beard that hasn't showered for 3 days. He's thinking, I'm going on a fucking long journey. I'm going to get sweaty at the end of it anyway, so I'm not going to fucking shower for 3 days beforehand. And those are the ones that always sit on the fucking aeroplane near me. Either that or the ones who've got, 15 children to 15 different fathers, who all decide to occupy all the chairs around me. The ones that kick on the chair from fucking... So you go to sleep on the airplane, a fucking 24-hour flight to Australia. It's like... and I don't know. All this is a count in front of me. It's like when you're having your breakfast. You sat here. I have a bit of a problem with this, man. Getting the bloody thing down in the first place. It sits on top of the saddlebags here. And then you've got the twat in front decides he wants to fucking go to sleep. We're having his dinner. Well, fucking recline your chair. He's reclining his chair back. I'm having to alter the angle of the fucking table as he comes back. But I don't like aeroplanes.
I don't get the whole thing. You're in this god-awful chair that's been designed by Nazis. I mean, this thing's come straight out of a bloody concentration camp. You press the button, it goes back 4 inches, but then you, relax. I can go to sleep now. It's gone back fucking 4 inches. It's not reclining or anything, but that will push the tray into your bloody thing, into your stomach. I hate it.
And why is it then? Because I like the window seat. I'll have the aisle seat because, I got a bit of leg room, but I like the window seat too because I can stick my head on the window, go to sleep and have a look out the window. I don't mind, but why is it that the twat who always gets the window seat on my aisle is the fucker who's got the enlarged prostate? Because I get sick. You go on a 4-hour flight and the bastard's got up 3 times to go to the fucking toilet, So you've got your headphones in, you're plugged in, you're watching a film, you've got your food on your tray all around you. So it's not just a matter of just jumping up. You've got to put it all away, put your headphones away, fold it all. And then I've got to sit and wait for him, squeeze out, 300 mils of urine over the next 20 minutes before I dare plug it all back in because he's coming back. So I'm sat there thinking, is this fucker coming back or not? And then he sat down and get another 20 minutes into the film. Oh, excuse me, lads, I've got to go to the toilet again. And up he fucking gets again, mate. And that happens to me all the fucking time. But I try and get a window seat, but,
You can guarantee every time the stewardess comes down, that twat is drinking Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, then you've got the...
dialectic.
You've got the fucking hostess who insists on fucking kicking your feet as she goes past, or banging into your arm. You bump my arm again, and I think you're an air hostess, so you must learn somewhere in the fucking academy of walking down the aisle of an aeroplane, not to fucking bump into your passengers and stuff. But you bump me again, and they don't. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That was my arse is a bit big for the aisle, sir. No, they're just fucking banging everybody as they go down,
Yeah, because you have hips that are bigger than the aisle. They're not little petite women anymore.
No,
fucking think Ukraine.
No, fucking hell. So yeah, look like they remind me of. Remember the Kiora advert, Bongo. That woman walking down.
The ones that really piss me off, and I've wrote a blog on this, and this will be uploaded pretty soon, but it's the normally very kind of pale-looking people. You think you've got the perfect kind of person to fly behind, because all they're going to do is sleep. So what they do is, as soon as they sit down, they take their shoes off. They take the socks off, and they put these big fucking blodgy, fucking super comfy socks off. They then put a dressing gown around them, yeah, and tie it up, and then they go to sleep. But then sometime in the flight, you want to go to the toilet, pretty similar to you. So you let them out, and off they go, tottering down. But the fuckers don't put the shoes on. They have these big spongy socks, and they go down to that toilet, which, I mean, if you fly as much as what we do, we know that toilet 15 minutes into any flight, anywhere in the world, looks like a freaking pig pen. They go in there, they do their business, and they come back. And you can see these floppy, pissy socks coming back down the aeroplane. And then to cap it all, you stand up, you let them back into the seat, and the buggers climb over your seat and to get into there because there's a bag or something in the way. So you have their pissy socks going across your seat. I freaking hate that.
Dragging a trailer.
I find myself watching people's feet and see where they go. And the amount, and it's normally bloody women. So women don't get away from this. It's like, oh, we have this clean persona and clean bathroom and clean God knows what else. It's them that's going down with the soggy socks.
So the other thing that it reminds me, where did we fucking fly to? 'Cause I'm fairly sure you were telling me off for it, but what I hear is when I'm tired, I'm as Marty as a bear's arse. Right? And I know this. So all you've got to do with me when I'm as tired and as Marty as a bear's arse is just don't fucking talk to me. And just certainly don't try and be fucking happy, because I can't, and it's one thing I can't stand, is people who are over fucking happy. And you get that on an aeroplane. So you've just travelled, God knows how many hours. You've been on some stinking Spanish bus for 4 fucking hours. And, with Dirty Diego fucking driving and stuff. And then you've sat in an airport lounge for hours and no air conditioning working, in Murcia Airport. And then finally you get on the fucking aeroplane and thinking, fucking hell, if I were another 3.5 hours to fly back home. And then the air stewardess starts fucking cracking jokes and trying to act all fucking happy and funny. And, oh, hello, how you all doing, everybody? And then coming out with some lame-ass fucking joke that she must fucking say, part of her repertoire, every time she gets on there. And I'm sat here thinking, for fuck's sake, shut up. I just want to fucking lay down and go to sleep. But they've got to keep taunting you, mate. They've got to be happy.
Bad for that.
Yeah, they've got to be, oh, this is your seat belts, and oh, isn't it all fucking happy? So
EasyJet's bad for that.
Oh, I know, fucking easy. And then the twats, when they fucking clap when you land. It's no fucking miracle. Oh. It's about the safest form. It's like you don't drive a car and pull up and, well done, sure. Whew, fucking hell, that was close there, It's like, and stuff. I thought, fucking great. We've landed and you're celebrating the fact that somebody feel very fucking secure. Well, how often do you land? How often do you land safely? That's what that makes me feel. But yeah, so fucking hell.
You see, if I was an airline captain, I'd have to take off again and go round and do it again just for another clap.
Yeah, that's right. Like an encore. Yeah, that's it. Oh, come on, you can do better than that, crowd. Let's go round again. Everybody, way! Fuck you.